Michelle Clifford, our senior news correspondent, is down at one of the polling stations across the city. How's it going, Michelle?
It's been pretty busy, I have to say, for the last 3 hours. Certainly people I talk to say busier than 6 weeks ago. People are very keen to cast their vote, and those who I've been talking to, Jeremy, have been saying their priority is to vote for a party that they can be sure will be able to form an effective government, an effective coalition tomorrow. People are genuinely scared, they're fearful. Somebody who knows more than most in this area how people are feeling is the local mayor. How would you sum up the emotion, the feeling of the Greek people at the moment?
The people hope that tomorrow will be a better day for this, because the poverty, the unemployment is the main problem today. So we hope that tomorrow will be a government that will make these meters that will really people must be in a better situation.
Are people afraid for the future, would you say? Are people fearful?
The people also afraid, but also hope for a better day.
We know that 6 weeks ago, when people voted in this area, the left-wing coalition, Syriza, it came ahead and by a significant margin. Why do you think so many people voted for that left-wing coalition?
Because the other politics does not give a solution to the problem, and all the people suffer from this politics.
Although what's interesting is that apparently the unofficial polls are saying support for those who oppose the bailout has dropped in recent days. How do you explain that? Oh.
Can you say again?
Yeah. That maybe some people are thinking they should now be supporting the bailout to ensure that Greece stays within Europe and within the euro. Are you afraid of Greece going out of the eurozone?
Most of people want to remain to the euro group. I think that the Greece will remain to euro group.
You think it will? You're optimistic. What would be your fear if it went out of the eurozone? What would you worry about?
I don't know. I think that is the black day. But we have the obligation to give to the people a better day, to give the hope that tomorrow will be better for these people.
So you at least seem optimistic. Are you optimistic about the future of Greece?
I don't want to be optimistic, but I think that all the people together will have a better future.
I think actually that's the hope of everybody here. The big fear is that everyone wakes up tomorrow and there isn't a party, there isn't a strong enough vote, a determination for a single party that can form a government or even form a coalition. Nobody wants that scenario again. And I think what is interesting is that the support for, as I was saying, the support for those parties opposing the bailout, opposing austerity, according to the unofficial polls, has dropped. And I think that's a real indication that people in Greece are now thinking, gosh, if we oppose these measures, it may leave us to be ostracised by Europe, pushed out of the eurozone. And that is a scenario the vast majority of Greek people don't even want to contemplate.